Todd Young had to leverage his vote today just to get a public hearing, which I think will be, am I right, the first public hearing on Venezuela military operations? Isn't that the most basic kind of oversight expected of Congress, expected of the executive branch? I mean, same with this idea that he had to leverage his vote to get the administration to say they would seek authorization under certain conditions. Like, what does that say about how much power this Congress has ceded? Not just war powers. But
the answer is too much and for too long. You know, here's what I've noticed, Lindsay. We started the year pretty early, I think in March, challenging the president's misuse of emergency powers and the energy declaration, and we got 0 Republican votes. And then we started to challenge tariffs, and we were getting the use of IEPA, emergency to get tariffs. We were getting 2 or 3 Republican votes. And then that's now grown in the last tariff vote we had on Brazil to 5 Republican votes. We started the year in the war power space challenging the administration's use of military action in Iran. I think we got 1 vote. And now we're getting 5 or 3 tonight, but with commitments that were made. I see this as a growing set of cracks in the willingness of my colleagues just to follow blindly. Not quick enough and not sufficient. The way cracks grow is through pressure. And the pressure campaign that I sort of decided to launch by use of these privilege motions, I'm going to file every one I can to challenge emergencies, to challenge unlawful wars, to seek human rights reports, arms transfers if they're wrong. We now know these motions we can file that force our colleagues to go on the record. Don't tell me you're concerned about something. Don't tell me, oh, I would have done it different if I was president. You go on the record and tell me whether this is the right thing for your constituents or whether following their lead rather than Donald Trump's lead is the right thing to do. We've handed too much power on this and trade and war and diplomacy and all kinds of things. We've handed too much power to the administration. So as you know, Adam used the analogy of a muscle that's grown weak through lack of use, the congressional oversight muscle. We're going to give it a lot of exercise. And I think by giving it exercise, that's the thing that is most likely to make it stronger.